For all of us that live an ocean away from the ring and spa, driving on these legendary tracks gets relegated to someday.
But for the drivers on our pilgrimage trip, that someday happened.
We're back here again. This is our second pilgrimage trip, bringing people the third September in a row that Paul and I have come. Honestly, it's becoming a situation where it's almost as much fun to share this as it is to do it. Now, I did say almost.
It's terrifying.
Track days back home, 1 or 2 times out there, you'll memorize all the corners, all the lanes. So this is way, way harder.
I put 30 plus hours into PlayStation, trying to think I can understand the corners and know the corners. And maybe I know a little bit, but once you're there with the undulation and the change in elevation, it's just a whole complete different experience.
I've probably done thousands of virtual laps in that game. It doesn't really prepare you. You'll think you have a section down, and then within the next section, you've completely lost everything you thought you knew.
We're on track with hot stuff today. The first time back out, I'm just a kid all over again.
If you want to do this, you have to do it with the instructor.
He says forget about these other cars driving beside you, but you're driving a $10,000 car and there's a $250,000 car next to you. Ridiculously fast Porsches trying to overtake you. You don't know where. Constant up, down, left, right. It's the most intimidating thing I've ever done behind the wheel of a car.
There's a few straightaways, but even on the straightaways, that means the GT3s are going even faster.
I think I would describe it as a beast that gives you a little bit of love. And when you're kind of going into its arms and it's hugging you, it says, "F you, I will hurt you."
We've got 7 cars for Road Tour Day, 3 M235i's. We've got the new 2017 GTR here, Alpha 4C, track prepped M4, and an RSR edition Megane. So hopefully everybody can get in every car. Have a good day on our way to Spa.
Actually, one of the things I was looking forward to most, all these beautiful European windy backcountry roads, and just, now I'm actually driving them. It was incredible.
It's not about speed, it's just feeling and emotion and just having these backdrops.
The people who were living around there saw the 4C roll by, saw the rest of us, and just got out of the way. School kids, Googling our stuff. I don't get that at home in my daily driver.
I got to drive an Alpha back-to-back with a GTR, so 2 completely different experiences back-to-back.
I was giggling. It was a very fun car.
The Autobahn, I was in the M4 for that. Got to do north of 240.
I was driving the M235i and I reached 260, which is the full speedometer of that car.
I don't ever look at the speedometer, so I have no idea.
The Autobahn is way better than the 5 freeway.
Welcome to the best track in the world. And for me, it's the best corner in the world. You probably all heard the Eau Rouge is flat out. It's not flat out. But take a close look at this. How steep it goes up and how much banking there is to it. Depends on the car, but yeah, please brake.
So this is a once-a-year thing. We're out here with everybody, the whole Everyday Driver family, on track, in the van. But this is a real good way to learn the line, look at the track, just get out here and walk it.
This is what I've been looking forward to. Just, this is a dream come true.
Spa is a very smooth surface. It's got a number of corners that you can actually learn.
2 different tracks. I mean, one's like a cow path and one's like a paved road.
But it's a little bit more forgiving. You kind of want to abuse her a little more, and the Nürburgring kind of abuses you.
Eau Rouge is a whole lot steeper. You can stand at Radillon and not see the bottom of the corner.
The most difficult thing on both tracks is you're on the track with very fast cars.
You have to come drive these tracks, especially with these guys. Todd and Paul know everyone here. You know, you get a little special treatment. It's super easy. You just arrive and drive.
If you've never been on a racetrack before, don't worry. They have very good instructors here.
If you even have the slightest chance of doing it, save the money, whatever you got to do to get out here. It's a blast.
The price of admission is high. Everyone can agree to that. But this is definitely a bucket list item. If you see a fast car, if you see a Ferrari or Porsche on the road and you stop and take a look, you need to be here.
I don't get excited, so I would say I'm enjoying it and it's a great time.
The only downside to doing the trip is that you have to come back the next year because you never can get enough.
We're going back next year, and we would love to have you on the trip with us.